Hello, Social Goons. My name is Alex, and welcome back to Let's Play Doom. In this video, we are finally ending the campaign, and oh boy, did I die ever so often in this particular video. Like, no joke, I think like a quarter of this video is just me dying to a bunch of fodder demons, a bunch of heavy demons, and the final boss several times. Okay, so right now, the thing that we were just on is a wraith. They're the ones who were supplying this realm with power and energy. We need to use the crucible in order to stop them from, we need to use the crucible to stop their power flow, basically. So we got through the first arena. In the last video, I died so many times in that one, but this one I died like maybe 2 times. It was pretty annoying because this was all done in the same night, so yeah, you know. Though I will say this one feels a little bit more opened. Though I will say that I still stand by either have Hellraisers or Imps, because both are annoying, but like if it's just one, you can manage it. At least for this level. But then again, I am on hard mode, so it's whatever. Also, I would save that Berserk power up for another wave. But even then, I die like twice in this particular arena. So, you know, take what I say with a grain of salt. Yeah, like, what we're seeing is pretty much it for the rest of the game. We're just doing arenas. Trying to deal with imps and hellraisers, along with hell knights, mancubus, cyber mancubus, revenants, pinkies. What was it called? What did I call those? Those semi-invisible pinkies. Cloaker? No, not Cloaker. Spectre, that's what I called them. Yeah. Though, I will say the last arena really made me angry, because like, my dumb brain thought that because you were technically on like a magma like surface, the floor would hurt you a lot. So that was my dumb brain. I didn't think I had enough trust in the devs to actually you know, not punish you for wanting to run around the arena, but you know. Anyway, so this second arena, I actually think it's probably my favorite because it's a bit more open than the other two, at least from what I remember. Like, it is still a bit of a boxed room, but at least there's a bit more space with it. You know what I mean? Like, there's room to breathe in this one. Unlike the last one, which is mainly just like a shallow pit and everyone's trying to find room to breathe in there. And Yeah, I think it's around here that I was actually getting kind of tired of imps because, you know, like they're fucking everywhere and they just love to move around and, you know, freaking blindside you with their fireballs and swipes if you get too close to them. Yeah, like that. So, but at least the payoff is that they do give you a crap ton of health if you are low enough on it. So, yeah, there's that. And I would also probably benefit from swapping out the weapons outside of the gauze cannon and the super shotgun. But one, I love using the super shotgun. It is one of the most effective weapons in the game, especially with demons and soldiers up close. But yeah, you know. And the gauze cannon can rip through just about any major heavy demon, and can down a lot of enemies with its siege mode power up, or not power up mod. Sorry. So this is the second wave, I believe, and this is where I decided to use the berserk power up. Though, admittedly, I probably could have wasted a few demons beforehand, but what are you gonna do, right? So, yeah, my advice: if you can take out the cyber mancubus, the pinkies, and the revenants with the berserk power up, the sooner the better. Because cyber mancubus have an area of effect attack where they basically shoot out like slime balls, essentially. And I'm pretty sure you've seen it throughout this playthrough. Like that, as you see in front of me, like that stuff is a major pain in the ass, especially when you're dealing with these assholes. And also, for me personally, I tend to not focus on the right things at the right time, which, I mean, to be fair, there's a bunch of shit happening on screen, so I can't exactly fault myself on that one, and I probably should have just, like, done a regular rocket to the wall there. It would have been fine, but, you know, you live and you learn, right? But, anyway. So, yeah, I probably should have saved my power up for later, but considering what I was able to kill with it, I think it was pretty good, all things considered. Yes, I think so. Plus, I haven't had to use my BFG yet. Anyway, like, I have a habit of like overusing that in this particular level because I think there's so many demons here. It's like I think you'll see in a second if I. There we go. It's like because like the BFG does take care of like it does take care of a lot of demons at once, which is crazy to think about. But you know. You only have so much ammo with it that it's always a shame that you kind of have to waste it on something. And for bosses, it actually kind of helps with them. There we go. Death counter. I think you'll see another one here in just a second, but. You know, these deaths are very annoying, especially at this point in the game. And hey, how about that? I actually used my chain gun, which is another weapon that I love to use. Honestly, like I love mowing through things with a chain gun. I think it's very fun to do. I believe here I was trying to aim for a cacodemon, but there we go. There's another death. Wait a minute. Did I do? Oh, wait a minute. Did I get a third death here, or am I thinking of something else? I probably did get a third death. Oh well. And it was probably for a heavy demon and not a Hellraiser, though. Like Hellraisers, I think, are very annoying at this point because while they do behave somewhat similar to the soldiers, they do have their own things that set them apart, and it's annoying. Uh, but probably not as annoying as when the imps actually try to, hug the wall or anything. And I believe this is where I finally finished, though I think I still saw, I think the checkpoint signal didn't flash yet, so. Oh, no, I'm good. Sorry. Anyway, so this is going to be Wraith number 2, and the well is going to only operate at 1/3 efficiency. And yes, I did have to waste I did have to waste 2 BFG cells. Yes, I am ashamed of that. Though I do try to not use it for the next arena, so Oh yeah. Also, I kind of forgot to stick on this for a minute, but when you free the wraiths, a night sentinel will a night sentinel spirit will pop up and guide you to where you need to go. So, that's actually kind of a nice touch. So. I believe the reason that I hesitated there was because of the time and the length of the video. So I figured, okay, I would get this final arena done and then move on to the boss fight. Because after this particular arena, it is the final boss time. So right off the bat, with this arena, there are 2 Hell Knights present. Now a full charge, siege mode, gauze cannon can take care of the Hell Knights in one go, as you have seen beforehand. Now, I should mention that the bottom floor looks like that it's covered in lava. It's not. That is just to visually fuck with the player, and I kind of hate that. More so than I do the pinkies. Because, yeah, there are a crap ton of pinkies in here, and they are my main reason why I hate this particular arena and any others like it with pinky. Because there is next to no room to breathe or effectively get out of the way so you can counter the pinkies. And yeah, there's also a shit ton of Hell Knights in here. And to make things worse, we're also going to be getting Barons of Hell later. And oh boy, do I hate. I just I think I'm just tired of all of the bullshit that this game can kind of throw at you. Like don't get me wrong, this is still a great game. I would still highly recommend that you actually play the game for yourself because it is incredibly fun. But I just don't really think. Well, I think the balancing for the game can be done a little bit better, at least in hindsight. But, yeah, it is what it is, So yeah, this is a real pain in the ass for me. And around here, not only was I stuck, but my eyes were also really starting to bother me. And I didn't really know why, and this came even more prevalent with the boss fight. And they're the Barons. Great. I also kind of switched up the shotgun approach for a little bit and went with the assault rifle. I mean, it kind of worked, but, you know, it's still, like, I would rather there be specific enemies, like Hellraisers and Imps, Hellraisers or Imps, or Specters. Well, like, I guess, like, tone down the amount of pinkies for this game, I guess is what I would want there to be, you know? But anyway, so as you can tell, this is pretty much the final stock up point for the final boss. And it was this point where I realized, oh shit, the video is going to be like 15 minutes. So I figured, why not add the final boss fight onto this one? Because I'm also going to be editing out, I'm going to be editing out a large chunk of the fights, so that way I can, actually, get the boss fight done a little bit sooner. Now, I died quite a few times to this boss. They are a lot tougher than the Guardian and the Cyber Demon. Oh, hi, Olivia. You completely forgot about her throughout the game, didn't you?
So much.
Do not blame you. Doom is one of those games where it does have a story and characters and whatnot, but they're not really the main focus. The focus is on the action. And Olivia here is getting exactly what she deserves, which is being double crossed and becoming the Spider Mastermind, which I believe was the first. I believe the Spider Mastermind was the final boss of the original game. And here is actually a bit of an early draft for the Arachnatrons in Doom Eternal, because, you know, they are pretty similar. So basically, what the Spider Mastermind is gonna do is that she's gonna shoot Argent Energy at you, and she's gonna swipe at you with her claws, either from the side or vertically. And the only yeah, she also has those laser beams. Now at certain points she'll also do that, but the main point that you can hit her is on her brain. All right, we also got the bombs there too. I kind of forgot about that. So, as I was trying to say, the only spot that you can hit the Spider Mastermind is the fleshy bits on her brain, right? Now, you can use the BFG to stun her, but only for a short amount of time. Eventually, what I decided to do when I do that is to use the super shotgun, get right up close and personal, and blast the hell out of her until she is no longer stunned. But yeah, like okay, so in terms of other attacks, she also has these bombs, which are kind of like her version of grenades, and those do hurt, like, a lot. So yeah, she also has the she can also do this by electrifying the floor, and you need to get on these pillars right here. Now, these pillars will sometimes have health and ammo for you, and you can destroy them by yourself if you so want to. Though I think the benefits only come if you if only you destroy them. So I'm not entirely sure on that. But as you can clearly see right here, she is just a sponge when it comes to damage. And like this is pretty much like the whole fight, right? But anyway, really just practice patience and timing for the fight, and you should be all right. But even then, I am not doing well at this fight myself, so yeah. She can drop weapon ammo for you. I believe it's when she's at like a quarter health or something like that, or maybe half. I don't really know for certain. And I also tend to get stuck in corners like that, though I don't know why. Oh, and if you think that you could use the chainsaw, yeah, no. Chainsaws cannot be used on the bosses, which you know, kind of understandable. But anyway, actually, the fight is almost over, and if you do decide to use the BFG, make sure that the shot hits her square in the face or is somewhere adjacent to it at least. Unlike that. And yet, sometimes you're in a position where you just have to die. It is pretty annoying. Oh, all right. Also, the pathway lightning stuff. But yeah. Anyway. Stupid phone. Sorry. Okay, so now the boss is on her last legs. Well, she'll crawl into the middle of the arena. She'll swipe at you. She'll throw these grenades. She'll do these lasers. And you just need to make sure that you hit the fleshy brain bits. Because otherwise it will not do any damage. I don't believe she will recover any health, but just to be on the safe side, mow her down now. Oh, and and also a bit of a fun thing here, because I'm out of BFG ammo, right? But, well, I think I'll just leave you with this particular scene. And it is just, oh, so satisfying. Oh, yeah, that's the magic. That's the magic right there, baby. But things aren't quite as what they seem. So let's just well, as soon as we get out of the light, Jesus Christ. Well, we're in this suspension chamber. At least I think it's a chamber. But Hayden meets up with us one last time. And, well... turns out that he was just using us the entire time. Where he, like, to be fair, this was pretty obvious, right? Like, Hayden didn't seem like the kind of guy who was on the up and up from the very beginning of the game, right? But, you know, like, Hayden is now going to use the Crucible to continue the research and development of Argent Energy. And you know, like, he just needs us to get rid of Olivia, so that way none of these, so that way, you know, he could continue the work almost unimpeded. But as we know by Doom Eternal, that doesn't really work out that way. But also, I really love that the Crucibles are swords. That is fucking awesome. And that does it for the game. Well, technically the main story. There was a multiplayer aspect for the game, but I wouldn't put it past you if the servers are long dead. Anyway, There is one more thing that I wanted to show off for you, though, and that is the end credits, which are amazingly done. By the way, like the poses, the music, which is the first song that we heard on the elevator ride during the beginning of the game. It just so cool, and I wish that we were actually able to do this crap, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, so that was Doom 2016. Or just simply Doom, if you want to get technical. So, my final thoughts for the game. I mean, do I need to say it? I've been singing the game's praises the entire, like nearly the entire game. I think that this game is absolutely amazing. You should play it if you have not already. Oh, right. We also got those. Sorry, seeing the screen. But anyway, as I was trying to say, this is a fun action-packed shooter game. Like people will say that it's not like where's the options? Where's the variety? Like, mate, if you're complaining about that, then you're not getting the point of the game. The point is to be a power fantasy. You don't waste times with stealth or whatever. You fucking go in there, blast the shit out of demons until you're the only one left standing, and try to move on to find a way to stop the demons for good. Like, that is what Doom is. Now, yes, I have been doing some tactics that would be somewhat considered a stealth game, like picking off unsuspecting enemies from a distance. However, that is mainly to give myself a bit of breathing room when it comes to the arena. Okay, like the final arena with the Hell Knights, right? Like, there were 2 of them in total. If I didn't take care of them now, they would hound my ass and slam and punch the shit out of me until I was a bloody paste. Okay? That's a bit of strategy that the game has. It's not really stealth. But anyway, I think the music is great. I think the weapons, for the most part, are actually pretty fun. Yes, some do get outclassed by others, like the assault rifle getting outclassed by the chain gun. But each weapon does tend to have its uses, you know? Though I will say that Doom Eternal integrates every weapon a little bit better, but this is not a bad weapon system in any stretch of the imagination. Got a little Funko Doom guy. He's adorable. Okay, sorry about that. I'm actually gonna let my audio go on for a little bit longer because we are almost done with the credits, and the scene is actually kind of badass with all the Night Sentinels and Doomslayer and the recreation of the original poster. God damn, that is fucking awesome. Along with what probably would have happened. Oh my fucking god, I love this game. I love this game so much. Okay, like, this game propelled Doom back into the mainstream, and oh god, I can't be any more happier for Doom: The Dark Ages coming out next year, which is in like 3 months. Well, like, we don't know specifically when it'll come out, but it's next year. We know that. So anyway. So if I did have any kind of complaints about the game, it would be the fact that I got stuck in corners, though that could just be me, you know, because like it's always frustrating when you get stuck in a corner, right? And you're just like at the mercy of every single enemy out there, so it's kind of a pain, but Also, I would say probably some of the enemy combos in the later stages of the game, like mainly the last three. The last three arenas, I don't like the amount of imps and hellraisers combined, and I think they ramped up the amount of hell knights at that point. I could be mistaken, but anyway, I'm also not a fan of the game not quite being optimized because, like, I'm pretty sure you saw the graphical glitches whenever I did a cinematic thing or went with the to the weapon wheel or whatever. Like it just visually annoyed me. Okay, I'm okay. Like I will say it is not visually well. And what the fuck I'm talking about. So, long story short, if you have not played this game, then I highly, highly recommend you do before jumping into Doom Eternal, because that game will test your skills like no tomorrow. Okay, even on the normal difficulty, which is what I'm trying to play the game on now. But I'll talk about Doom Eternal whenever I get to that game. I'm not immediately going to jump into it. I still got Arkham Knight to work with, and that is not going to end until November, I believe, or at least close to December. So, you know. But with that said, if you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I don't know what the next milestone we'll be celebrating is, so, you know. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. But until next time, Social Goons, remember,